Hello, welcome to another video from Beznik. This is Bratislava, and that's in Slovakia, and we're going to be covering that today. So Slovakia, formerly known as Czechoslovakia, became an independent state in 1993. Due to the country dividing, they do speak many different languages. Slovak is the primary language, although younger generations will speak English. The currency used there is the euro, which is great because it's used in most European countries and handy for us as we travelled there by train. So we travelled on a day trip down to Slovakia. I wish we spent a little bit more time there, maybe a weekend, because there is so much to see. So here are the sights. So first up is the Grassalkovich Palace. I'm probably saying it wrong. It's also called the Presidential Palace. But if you do want to learn some basic Slovak as well, I've left a link in the description below so you don't get caught out like I do when you're trying to converse with the locals. So next up we're off to see Hrad Castle. As you walk up the hill you'll see a souvenir shop, and that's cheap for getting your magnets or your postcards or anything else you want to send home. So if you've seen any of my previous videos you'll know we like a good castle. However, this one is incredible. If you only have time to see one thing in Bratislava, make it Hrad Castle. So why should you visit the castle? Well, as well as being a prominent point in the city, it is steeped in history. The castle is also a museum and an art gallery. Also, the price for entry is only €10 and a bargain if you're under 26 at only €4. The castle is open most of the year, but the best time to go is probably in the morning to avoid those crowds, roughly around 10 o'clock. Here are some slides and short videos of what you can see inside the castle.
You just walked in here, you're signing a book, you have no idea what it's about. You just thought, oh look, I'll just write on it.
Signing our life away.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Nice stairs. Ceremonial stairs.
Ceremonial.
And then what's up now?
As we explore this castle, I'm going to leave you with the national anthem for Slovakia to play in the background. So finally we visited Michael's Gate, which is a 14th century tower at 51 metres high, which also houses the Museum of Arms, which costs €4.50 to enter. On top of the sights though, it's cheap to eat and drink around here, and the food portions are massive, and the local beer is brilliant. So how big are the portions?
Very.
I also drink a lot of beer, and this is one of the best I've ever tasted. Bratislava is an amazing place, and I'd highly recommend if you have more time to spend a weekend there. Sites we missed was the St. Martin's Cathedral and also the Slavin War Memorial, which is one of the largest in Europe, and I really wish we'd had time to see that. It is an amazing city and it's very cheap to visit. It's got great scenery, the people are really nice, and I highly recommend seeing it. Just don't do what we did and try to see it all in one day, or you end up tiring yourself out. And thank you so much for taking your time to watch my video on Bratislava, Slovakia.